Hi everyone, how is it going? I am Meg from Maison Jupiter, and welcome to your weekly Beyond Astro forecast, where every week we dive deep into what's going on astrologically, what we can expect with the astrological weather, if you will. And this Beyond Astro forecast is for the week of Wednesday, March 22nd to Tuesday, March 28th. So thank you so much for watching. This is going to be quite a week. And I know most of the forecasts, I always say, this is such a crazy week. There's so much going on. But I promise you guys, there's a lot going on and we're going to get into it for sure. So I do want to mention before we dive into it that I do have astrology consultation bookings now open for, I believe, June is the earliest availabilities. So that's over on the maisonjupiter.com website. And we've got a discount code, 10% off for your next reading. If you're interested in having one, I'm currently offering 1 year personal forecasts that are an hour long, looking at your astrological transits for the upcoming year, and also birth chart astrology readings that are also 1 hour, diving deep into your birth chart, looking at anything that you'd like to look at with your birth chart, whether that's a general read or going deep into a certain area or life purpose, whatever you feel. So thank you guys so much that have booked readings with me so far in the Beyond Mystic community. You guys are all amazing and awesome. Love you all. This is just such a beautiful community to be a part of. So also something else I almost forgot, but let me bring it up here. Also, please subscribe to the Beyond Mystic 3 YouTube channel to keep up to date with everything we've got going on. We have so much new, awesome, magical content. So that is our Beyond Mystic 3 YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe. And also remember to like and share this video if you like this content. So we got so much amazing stuff going on. It's an exciting time over here at Beyond Mystic. Okay, I don't even know where to start. This is probably, to be honest, if I had to say 5 weeks in the year, like top 5 weeks of the year energetically that are the biggest deal, this would be in the top 5. Okay, I don't know if it would be number 1, but it's definitely in the top 5. We've got the astrological new year. So happy new year, everybody. It is Aries season. We've got the sun has gone into Aries, which every year is the spring equinox, March 20th. And it's not only our astrological new year, it's the start of Aries season. We've also got this week a new moon in Aries. We've got Pluto entering Aquarius and Mars entering Cancer. So really why I think this week is such a big deal is I think the biggest thing, 2 big things, is Pluto ingressing into the sign of Aquarius and the spring equinox, our astrological new year, which I know some of you guys have heard me harp on about this already, but I will never stop talking about how January 1st, the Gregorian calendar new year, is not the natural time new year. Spring equinox is our natural new year for those of us in the northern hemisphere. If you live in the southern hemisphere, then it would be when you have your springtime before your summertime. So depending on the part of the world we're in, we have those different natural new years, really. And this week starts off with a bang. So this video is going to come out Wednesday, March 22nd. I'm recording it today, which is Tuesday, March 21st, which is a new moon in Aries. So even though all of you magical people will be watching this March 22nd on Wednesday, we're still going to be in this beautiful new moon in Aries energy all the way until about Friday strongly. So this is such a powerful week, you guys, to really set our New Year's intentions, if you will. Our astrological New Year, spring equinox, was March 20th, Monday, March 20th, and we had a new moon in Aries the very next day. So this is a huge time of new beginnings, fresh new energy. We are out of Pisces season. Thank goodness. I love all y'all Pisces. I love Pisces season, but we've had such an intense Pisces energy lately, especially with Neptune, the planetary ruler in Pisces, having been in Pisces in this current Neptune and Pisces transit, which is going to last for a few more years, I believe. So every time we're having these Pisces seasons during this Neptune in Pisces transit, it's the Pisces energy is full on. We can be feeling, depending on your personal astrology, but collectively more in that Piscean kind of reflection, slumber, if you will. Pisces rules sleep and dreaming and resting and rejuvenation and spiritual healing. So we're coming out of that energy now. We're coming out of the rest. We're coming out of the relaxation and into Aries season. And I really feel like starting from this week, all the way until the end of this eclipse season that we're going to be having, this first eclipse season of the year, it is going to feel, I think, like a fast energy. It's going to be one thing after another happening on the collective and in our personal lives. Aries energy is fast paced. It's life force, it's movement, it's being physical. Aries is the first sign in the zodiac, and it rules being born and the spring and enjoying life and being alive, bravery and confidence, and just going for life, just living life fearlessly. So we're in Sun in Aries season now, this new moon in Aries, Tuesday, March 21st, but we'll be feeling the energy strongly until Friday. And also what's really interesting is this new moon in Aries is the first of 2 new moons in Aries in a row. Now, this is a little bit of a rare thing that we have happen every now and then, where we will have 2 new moons in a row in the same astrological sign. So Tuesday, March 21st is a new moon in Aries. And then April 20th, we are having a new moon in Aries, 29 degrees, which is actually a new moon solar eclipse. And we've not only got the moon in Aries, the sun in Aries, we've got Jupiter in Aries and Chiron in Aries and Mercury in Aries. And this is a lot of Aries. Take a shot every time I say Aries, you guys, because I'm going to be saying it a lot in this video. Just kidding. But yeah, this is full on life force, going for life, taking action. Where do we need to be taking action that we've maybe been putting off in that, little bit of that winter energy, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere way of, oh, I'll just get to it when the weather gets nicer, those kind of things. We want to be taking action, taking initiative, really putting our intentions out this week and even next week of what we want our whole next year to look like. And you can look at where you have Aries 0 degrees in your birth chart, which is going to be the sign and degree of this new moon, which is going to be a fresh new activation happening in your personal astrology, an area being highlighted if you look at where you have Aries 0 degrees in your chart. And I'd like to, if you're open to it, you guys, because we're in the astrological new year at the same time as a new moon in Aries, if we can just take a minute or two and do a collective, just setting of intentions, connecting rather to this spring equinox energy. So I invite us to do just a little bit of a quick spring equinox exercise of setting intentions, if you will. So if you'd like to join me in that, it'll just be a couple minutes and we can get into a comfortable position with each other. And with yourself, just getting into a comfortable position. And if you feel to close your eyes, you can. And taking a few deep breaths. Just feeling your body, feeling your breath. Breathing in the new moon energy, the spring equinox portal that we are currently in, which lasts for the few days before and after the equinox. Breathing in the vibration of this astrological new year. And noticing if you feel anything coming up when you breathe in the energy, the freshness, the aliveness of this new year. Any visions or feelings of the year to come, any insights coming up. And it's okay if nothing comes up, just allowing for a couple moments if there is something that would like to be shown to us regarding the upcoming new year. Paying attention to what you feel, you see, you hear or know intuitively. And then taking a moment to visualize yourself in a beautiful place of nature where springtime is starting to bloom. Visualizing or feeling yourself in a place of nature where the leaves on the trees are starting to grow, the flowers are blossoming, the sun's heat becoming warmer, the daylight hours becoming longer. Just feeling that vibration of the spring, letting it come in through your breath, letting it absorb into your energetic field. And in this space of connecting to the spring equinox, in this beautiful place of nature you are in, whether you're visualizing yourself there or feeling yourself there, Spirit's inviting us to plant a seed, or maybe you want to do 2 seeds or 3 seeds of intentions for this upcoming year. And maybe you want to put your hands out in front of you, feeling or seeing intuitively beautiful, healthy seeds, however many seeds of intentions you feel in your hands. And whenever you're ready, placing those seeds into the earth, covering them with soil and or water. And feeling what your intentions are for the upcoming year, putting those intentions into these seeds, into the energetic field of our collective consciousness, so that these seeds may bloom over the course of the next year, that your intentions may be realized in the course of the next year. And we affirm that our intentions that we have just planted will grow and come to fruition over the course of the next year effortlessly and joyfully. And we give gratitude for being on the earth at this time as conscious individuals, heart-centered individuals. And we recognize that it is an honor to be alive at this time. It is a great blessing to be alive at this time. And may we be in our light, in our love, in our truth, in our confidence, in our bravery this year. And if there's any words that you would like to put out there that you would like to personally be in the vibration of, you can just put those out now. Saying words are very, very powerful. When we speak, we create our reality. And so it is. And whenever you're ready, just calling your energy back into the present moment, coming back to your body, and you can open your eyes. And hope you guys enjoyed that little exercise. And keep on planting the seeds of your intentions. Keep saying your intentions out loud. When we speak, we're creating our reality. So that's very powerful. And I know for me, over the course of the next week, I'm going to make a new vision board, redo my altar, clean my house a little bit more. And that's also going to help with our intention as well, whatever you feel to do. So before we go further, you guys, I want to mention that we have a new Equinox promo on the Academy, 50% off on 2 workshops, the Psychic Superpowers workshop and the Tarot Numerology workshop. And both of those are with Janine, JC, and Julie. And the 50% off promo code Equinox 50 to get 50% off is available until March 23rd. So check that out, you guys. That's some really cool courses to be able to get on 50% off. So other than the spring equinox and the start of Aries season and this beautiful new moon in Aries, we've also got the planet Pluto ingressing into the sign of Aquarius. And this is a really, really big deal, you guys, because Pluto does not change signs very often. Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008. And on Thursday, March 23rd is going to be the first day since 2008 that Pluto has been in a different sign. So Pluto is entering Aquarius, the sign of the age of Aquarius, like-minded community, higher technology, higher knowledge, innovation, genius energy, high levels of creativity and humanity, freedom. Aquarius rules many things. And I personally believe that starting on Thursday, we're really dipping our toes into the start of the age of Aquarius. Pluto is going to retrograde a couple times until the end of 2024 back into Capricorn. He's going to dip his toes back into Capricorn twice in a couple of retrogrades. But this is the start, technically, this Pluto in Aquarius transit. And there's a lot that this means. I know Julie's been talking about it a lot. I've been talking about it a lot, and we'll continue talking about it a lot because Pluto will be in Aquarius until 2044. And I believe that this transit of Pluto in Aquarius is going to bring really the freedom of humanity and the total change and transformation, the things Pluto rules in life, transformation of our society, Aquarius. And Pluto is the great revealer and detoxifier and cleanser in astrology. He's the ruler of Scorpio. And I personally have some predictions about what I think we can expect for Pluto in Aquarius from now until 2044. But particularly these first few years of Pluto in Aquarius are going to be very strong. And the vibrations and the themes are going to be very strong of Pluto in Aquarius, because anytime a planet is in a sign in the first few degrees, it's very strong. It's very filled with life force and impact. So I do believe that with this Pluto in Aquarius transit we're stepping into, which is why I'm so excited that this is finally starting this week, is healing technologies, healing innovations in terms of physical healing, mental healing, and spiritual healing are going to be coming through in a way that I think is even hard for us to wrap our brains around or really comprehend. I think that a lot of things that we've been worried about, particularly in the conscious community, spiritual community, truther community, there's been certain, let's say, experiments that many people have been a part of recently that I know a lot of us have been concerned about and the after effects of that. And I really believe Pluto in Aquarius is going to bring the actual real deal healing methods and ways where people can actually be fully healed from experiments, Aquarius rules experiments, that have been done to us recently, if you guys know what I mean. And I'm talking fully healed. I'm not talking you do a little you do a little protocol detox, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that people can do those detox protocols. But I'm talking, I've been getting visions of people going into, whether it's hospitals, I feel like it is hospitals, or healing facilities where the rooms are all white and people go into a some kind of device, healing machine, and in a short period of time they come out, and anything that's been done to their body, to their DNA, is cleared. So I've been seeing that really strong. And it's funny because one of my spiritual mentors also shared that she's had that vision, and I didn't tell her about mine. So some of us are getting similar visions about some of the healing technologies coming out. I also predict that we're going to have a major healing crisis, actually, a need for healing around social media and detox around social media. And you guys might be hearing my cat meowing. So if you hear these meows, it's my cat Ocean affirming these things. He's agreeing with me. Social media and astrology is ruled by Aquarius because it's technology, technological advancements with social media is. And Pluto is the detoxifier. And Pluto rules the shadow aspects of life and our addictions and psychological behaviors. And I think pretty much all of us can probably agree that most of us are addicted to our phones or social media or the internet, if you will. And I believe this Pluto in Aquarius transit, one of the blessings is we're going to go through this collective need to actually clear that addiction to the social media, to the technological attachment, and be able to use it in a more healthy way. I'm not seeing technology going away. I'm not seeing social media going away. I'm seeing the relationship to it changing with this Pluto in Aquarius. I also feel that humanity, we're going to step into freedom, and that this transit is really, I think, the biggest one in the current astrology, Pluto going into Aquarius. This is Aquarius is freedom. Pluto is revealing and empowerment and all the things that have been holding us back, all of the structures, all of the lies, they're going to be exposed, particularly from our society structures, which Aquarius rules, particularly from science, which Aquarius rules, and technology, and beliefs that have been implanted in our collective consciousness. I also feel that communities, living in communities, or the lifestyle of being more community oriented is going to be a very big part of this Pluto in Aquarius transit. We're going to need to be in tight-knit communities, not saying that we're all going to be have to be completely off grid, but hope you guys know what I mean. Back to community, communal living, in that mindset that all of our ancestors lived as, and was very healthy, and they felt way more supported and in a better space than how we live now, most of us, which is really separated from each other. Also, this Pluto in Aquarius transit is going to bring protests and rebellion like we have never seen since the last time Pluto was in Aquarius, which is when America got its independence, when America became the first really free country in the world. And also around that time, France had their French Revolution and broke away from their monarchy. So this Pluto in Aquarius transit is no joke. This is us stepping into freedom collectively, not just the truther community, not just certain individuals, but the whole collective, through the revealing of the dark side of technology and our society structures and science, stepping into freedom and oneness. So this is really, really exciting stuff, you guys. And one more thing that I do want to mention as well is on March 25th, we have the planet Mars ingressing into Cancer, which I actually have that in my birth chart. So anyone who has Mars in Cancer as well, shout out to us. Mars is in his fall position in Cancer. Every planet has, signs that they most like to be in, and then signs that they least like to be in. And Mars does not like to be in Cancer, I'm sorry to say. So we're going to be having this from March 25th to May 20th. And it doesn't mean it's a bad thing, you guys. It's, Mars, what's really interesting is the ruler of Aries, the planetary ruler of Aries, which we're having so much Aries energy right now with the sun in Aries until the end of April. And then the first eclipse of the year, April 20th, new moon solar eclipse in Aries. Then the North Node goes into Aries in July. So I find it really interesting that the ruler of Aries for the next couple months, Mars, is going to be in Cancer, his weakest position, because Mars is the divine masculine and our assertion and our confidence and our life force. And Cancer is the sign ruled by the moon that is our divine feminine. So that's why he doesn't like to be there. He's more in a weaker place there. But the positive side of Mars in Cancer is psychic abilities being very, very strong. People who have Mars in Cancer are very psychic and intuitive people. It's also getting more in touch with our families. Cancer rules families and our home life, and making sure our home is, feeling really good to us, which it's interesting. I pulled some cards for this upcoming astrological new year that I will get to, but one of them was the home card. So it feels really, really important with Mars going into Cancer. Whatever Mars is in, he's really energizing. Our homes are very, very important right now. And I'm really feeling like Spirit sharing that kind of with a lot of the chaos and things playing out, our homes need to feel like sacred spaces. We need to make our homes feeling really safe and secure and stable and stocked up, if you guys know what I mean, to get through these times. So big emphasis on the home, maybe spending more time with family and loved ones. A challenge with Mars in Cancer transit is moodiness and not really being able to assert our anger or frustration in the most positive way. When we have Mars in Cancer, we tend to build up our anger rather than speaking in the moment about something we're frustrated about. So this Mars in Cancer transit also feels like a really big buildup to me, where when we get to the eclipse season, we might see one of those Mars in Cancer kind of like intense outbursts, if you will, of being very emotional, of letting a lot out energetically and emotionally that's been held in for a long time. So yeah, that eclipse season coming up is looking quite intense from April 20th to May 5th for sure. And the last point that I want to make too, having to do with this Mars in Cancer transit, is Mars, Saturn, and Pluto are the 3 planets in astrology that are considered to be what we call the malefics. And malefic is a word, kind of meaning a little bit darker in energy, right? Benefic is like the sun and Venus and Jupiter, the really positive planets that everybody loves when they've got good transits with that. But Mars, Pluto, and Saturn are the malefics. Mars rules conflict and war and physical aggression. Saturn is our structures and our governments, and it's quite emotionless, Saturn, actually. It's working hard and the systems of life and karma. And then Pluto is obviously death and rebirth and shamanic initiation and dark night of the soul and crisis. So what I'm finding really interesting is Mars being in Cancer, Saturn being in Pisces right now, and Pluto being in Aquarius are all positions that the malefics do not like to be in. Mars does not like to be in Cancer. Saturn does not like to be in Pisces. And Pluto is in his fall position in Aquarius. So the malefic side of life, if you will, this is the point I'm trying to make you guys, the darker things in life, if you will, if you guys know what I'm talking about. There's some words that I can't say on YouTube that this is streaming to. Those groups, interesting, there's like a bug or something right here as I'm saying this. Oh my God, it's like a huge beetle that I've never seen in here before. As I'm talking about the malefics, that is so weird. Okay, so that is a confirmation that the darker, where did that thing go? It's up there. The darker forces in life are at a weak position. They are not in a powerful position. And any fear that is trying to be, stirred up it is not real. The dark is not going to win. They're in a very weak position. So that is good news, you guys. And even when Mars comes out of Cancer, okay, and goes into another sign, Saturn will be in a weak position really for the whole next 3 years. And Pluto is not in his strongest in Aquarius, which, yes, it does start to bring the age of Aquarius, but Pluto is a malefic. He's the darker side of life, right? So those dark side of life aspects are not strong in Aquarius. So I hope that that can give you guys some comfort knowing astrologically that we've got some good stuff happening in terms of the light and things coming into a more positive space in the future for sure. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I know that was a lot of information. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Type in the comments your intentions for this astrological new year, how you're feeling about Pluto entering Aquarius. Love to hear what you guys are feeling out there. And once again, I am doing personal astrology consultations that if you'd like to book with me for more personal in-depth reading, that's available at maisonjupiter.com. And you can use discount code BeyondMystic to get 10% off. And also remember, you guys, to subscribe to the Beyond Mystic 3 YouTube channel and like and share this video if you enjoy it. So we love you guys so much. Thank you all for the support. And we will see you next week for the next Beyond Astro weekly forecast. Enjoy the spring equinox, you guys. Enjoy the new moon. We are in the Aries season. Woohoo! This is exciting stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much. Sending so much cosmic love your way, and have an absolutely magical week and magical new year. Love you guys so much.